What is going on, everyone? It looks like we have good news in regards to Joel Embiid tomorrow against the Pacers. According to Keith Pompey on Twitter, that Joel Embiid is listed as questionable for the game tomorrow, and his playing will be contingent on how he performs and feels during his pre-game workout tomorrow. On top of that, Amir Johnson will play for the Bluecoats tonight as a way to get extra playing time. So, that says a lot to me. Also, Boban is out still with the bone bruise and whatnot with his knee. So this tells me, realistically, Joel Embiid is probably going to play. I will be completely stunned, and my mind would be blown if he is not playing tomorrow. I can't imagine him not feeling good enough. I can't imagine them making this statement that he will go if he feels good. I can't imagine him not playing, essentially, is what I'm getting at, which is huge news for this Sixers team because we all felt kind of down over the last stretch. What are we, 4-4 since the All-Star break? It's really horrendous. This team has not been playing well, and I'm really excited because I'm like 99.9% sure that at this point, Joel Embiid will be going tomorrow against the Pacers. I need to see this team click. I need to see this team get some energy and have flow in their game. I want to see a different half-court offense because of the fact that Embiid can slow the game down and get on a low block. I just need to see it. My question to you, though, is how concerned are you with this Joel Embiid situation? Do you think, he's going to come back and everything's going to be completely perfect and everything's going to be great just like it was before he left? Do you think that it's going to take time to still find rhythm with this team? And keep in mind that time is slowly going away because there is not that much time left to play basketball. So those are your two options. And you can even throw in there that, you know it's going to take time, but you think by the end of the season he will be back and ready to roll. I just can't believe this happened. I mean, at the end of the day, I guess I can believe it, considering it's Joel Embiid and an injury that goes hand in hand. But just the way it's been reported, the way it's been handled by the media, the way it's been handled by the staff, I just think it's once again Bush League by the Sixers organization and the way they started this whole process. And if I come on here tomorrow and Joel Embiid is not playing, I don't even know how I'm going to react. You better be ready. You better grab the popcorn, because if I find out Embiid is not comfortable after the pregame shoot-around, I will be disgusted. But knowing that Amir Johnson is playing in the Bluecoats game tonight, knowing Boban is still out, you take a look at this and say, Embiid is going to be ready, okay? This is just them covering their back in case there is a really big situation there in the pregame shoot-around. But I think the organization knows, I think Embiid knows, I think Brett Brown knows that he most likely, 99.9% chance that he will feel comfortable and good enough to go. I was concerned because Brett Brown did get talked to before the Houston Rockets game, and he said, yeah, some light work. He has been conditioning, but some light work and 3-on-3 stuff, and that didn't make me feel good. Just light work, 3-on-3 stuff? I was a little stunned. My eyes opened a little extra when I heard that one, but I guess if he feels confident enough to go after the pregame shoot-around, we should be locked and loaded. And we all know how important this game is. A primetime game, 3:30 ABC. We all know how important this game really is when you take a look at the Eastern Conference standings, which we are going to do right now. The Celtics have a big game tonight against the Lakers. They're 40-26. The Sixers are 41-25. The Pacers are 42-24. So, with a game back, we're a game back of the Pacers. And think about the difference now, right? A game back. If we lose, and you also have the Celtics one game behind us. Everyone's talking about that Celtics downfall. Yeah, well, and that's with a game tonight, too. They're a game back from us with a game to play tonight It is a tight race between this 3, 4, and 5, and it's going to be a ruthless battle. A fun battle, a very fun battle, but it's going to be ruthless and hard, and it's going to be filled with a lot of emotion. And listen, that's the beauty of sports, and it's going to be one hell of a ride, but with the way the Sixers have been playing lately, it scares the hell out of me. The big X factor, we all know, Joel Embiid, and this is big news to see him come back. I hope he doesn't have load management. I will be extremely disappointed if this dude has limited minutes. I will be disturbed, absolutely. This guy needs to come back and play the damn game of basketball. It is time. We have been waiting. We have played sloppy ball since the All-Star break. It is now time to get back our big man, our best player, the best center in the league. It's time to get him back and move forward with this push. As bad as it has been, as ugly and atrocious as it has been, we are 1 game back of the 3rd seed. It's ridiculous, right? I mean, we've been treating this season like the Eagles. And it's hard not to. I do it. I'm invested every day. Every day I come down here after a Sixers game and I scream, I fist bump, I curse, I do everything. I get fired up after every game. And I get emotionally invested in every game. But there's 82 games, right? And if you win 52 of them, guess what? You're losing 30. And, you know, we have that Eagles mentality that we get so emotionally tied with every loss. But in 82 games, it's completely different. We are 1 game back from a 3rd seed at the end of the day. So we just need to find a way to salvage this back stretch here and find a way to get this team playing comfortably with just smooth play. I watched the Milwaukee Bucks, and I'm just astonished with the way they play. It is like everyone knows where everyone's going to be. The defensive rotations are amazing. The offense has flow. It's amazing to watch them play basketball. And then I watch us play, and I see a completely different style, a completely different team, and we need to get like that. We need to get like that. Now, it takes time. That's why I'm saying this turnover of the roster of 3,000 different times this year, that is a huge deal. It can't just be overlooked. You can't just say, oh, we have 4 stars on our team, arguably 5 stars on our team. Oh, we should win the title. It doesn't work like that. But the fact that we get Joel Embiid back, that's what we need to get this offense going, this half-court offense. We need to figure it out, and Joel Embiid is a huge factor for that. I mentioned this, but Brett Brown at the All-Star break had this time to go home, relax, find a way to get this offense to click, and that obviously revolves around Joel Embiid, and then we start this stretch and no Joel Embiid, and that totally changes everything. So now we have that with Joel, and we get to kind of try and get this thing going, really, is what it is. So, like I said, from what Keith Pompey has tweeted out, and let me just mention it again, Joel Embiid is listed as questionable for tomorrow's game, but his play will be contingent on how he performs and feels during the pregame workout tomorrow. And keep in mind, Amir Johnson's playing with the Blue Coats. Boban's still out. I think this is a decision by the organization to say questionable because they don't want to say 100% yet. They have a really good feeling that Joel Embiid will be okay after the pregame workout, or the pregame workout. And yeah, I would be extremely blindsided if he wasn't going. I will be extremely disappointed if he will not be going. And you guys will have phenomenal content if this is reality and he doesn't play, because I will come down here and lose my damn mind. But I can't imagine that happen, right, fellas? Please don't even try telling me it's a possibility. There's no way it's a possibility, right? So down below, let me know your thoughts. Do you believe, based off Keith Pompey's tweets here, that he will be getting the nod? Do you think he's going to be going? And yeah, let me know what you think on Joel Embiid. Do you think it's not enough time? Do you think he's going to come back and everything's just going to be perfect? Do you think there's, just enough time, just enough time to maybe get this team flowing and going on the right page before we head into the playoffs? I really hope so. I hope that's the answer, and I hope that's reality. But right now, it has been tough to watch. It hasn't been the stretch we thought about having. It's the way that Houston game went, we got blown out, and the way that Bulls game went, and blowing leads. And I just think this is a way that we can slow down the pace of the game and be able to score. Because even if we do slow down the pace, without Embiid in there, the floor just wasn't stretched, and yeah, it wasn't good enough. We couldn't score, and it's just ugly. I have PTSD thinking about it. Thank you so much for watching. Go Sixers. Tomorrow's a big one. We all know how big it is. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.